Sultan of Sokoto has used the festive period to advise President Muhammadu Buhari. The Sultan of Sokoto has used his Eid Kabir message to tell Buhari and other leaders in Nigeria to fear God and be reasonable. Sa'ad Abubakar III, who is also the President General of the Nigeria Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, in a Salah message on Tuesday explained that the existing hardship in the country was of great concern. He mentioned that the government should take proper measures required to address it. The Sultan stated Nigeria leaders need to strategize more measures to address our level of poverty and insecurity. As such, we further sustain the unity of peaceful coexistence that is in existence in the country. According to him, hunger and poverty have become commonplace in the country despite its many rich resources. He also pointed out that the country's continued deterioration of worsening insecurity required the commitment of the government to overcome unabated violence in Africa's most populous nation. It is no longer a story but a reality. People are in their need of the leaders' commitment, said Nigeria's Islamic spiritual leader, to address the high risk of poverty, insecurity, and hunger, among other numerous challenges. Emphasizing his point, Mr. Abubakar has stated, therefore, leaders should fear Allah and should shoulder their responsibilities in order to enhance Nigerians' living condition. Well, all of them are just deceiving themselves. I'm sure they know the problems that we're faced with in this country. Since he said it now, there is nothing, the head will not roll, everything is fine. But let it be that somebody from the south is the one saying it. They begin to talk. Even himself, he will begin to tell you that, they hate Buhari, they hate the north. Yeah, they will tell you they hate the north, they want to remove Buhari. What? The democratically elected government, they want to remove him. That is what we'll be saying. But since he said it, everything is cool. And they know the truth. And that is the problem Nigerians are facing. But they will begin to tell you, if somebody had come out to say it from other parts of the country, they will tell you, with all the things that Buhari has done, there's no hunger in the land. We have a lot of food, there's surplus here and there. People are not suffering from any form of poverty. Because they don't like Buhari, because Buhari is a full animal. That is why everything he does not seem good to the people. Different groups would have been coming out, but they know the truth. But since they are the ones saying it, you see that none of the northern leader or any northern group will come out and attack him or to counter what he's saying. But if it's coming from other people, they will begin to tell you all cock and bull stories. Let them continue to deceive themselves. Most of the time it's just all about rhetorics. To me, I just feel that they want to just say it so that it won't be as if they are not talking anything about what is happening. That is just it. It's very, very, very bad and so painful. They themselves, they are enjoying themselves. They know what is happening with their amajuris on the streets on a daily basis, but it's never a big deal or a thing of concern to them. The same Sultan who said that the North was safe during NSAS protest is now complaining if you cover tyranny and wickedness because it is affecting others, one day it will affect you, because what goes around comes around. The thing I love God for are: 1, he is no respecter of persons. Secondly, he is not a partial God. Thirdly, he has never made a mistake of creating whom he cannot handle. And at his own appointed time, he will place all these ungodly ruling us where they belong. It is just a matter of time. Advising Buhari and the Kaaba, including Malami, Lai Mohammed, the Fulanis and their supporters in all the states to fear God and do the right thing, is like advising a hardened criminal to repent and refrain from his crimes when the criminal is enjoying dividends of the crime. When Buhari and his cohorts planned the Fulanization and Islamization of the entire Nigeria, did they remember that God was listening to their secret words and actions? Baffles me that nobody appears to have addressed the Fulani agenda. But let's watch them and their demonic plan, and when the plan will take Nigeria to Waterloo will ultimately be their destination. And this is what Nigeria leaders, both Muslims and Christians, should do. Do not support bad things. Do not support evil. But all he said was not that he's talking directly to the president. He was only using the leaders, which there are so many leaders in every corner of Nigeria. So he wasn't talking to the president directly. Who told you the president is not fearing God? In some people's mind, even him, the Sultan, may be happy with the present administration's style of policies and laws. Certainly he is, but what I don't advise is people insulting him. Thank you, Sultan of Sokoto. Don't advise him anymore. Let him face his music. He pretended to have solutions to Nigeria's problems. Now we know better. He is the most incompetent, the most tribalistic, nepotistic, the most short-sighted, weakest and bigoted pseudo-leader Nigeria has ever had. I just pray Nigeria will outlive him. Factually spoken, please listen to the words of a wonderful military officer turned emir. He is an honest Nigerian. Well, he deserves applause for this message. Nothing to add except if himself was not sincere with this message. The northern people I know very well cannot make these statements and be honest about it. I've spoken like a good king. You have spoken like a good king. Some of them don't believe that God is watching. Tell him the truth, let him hear. You know the real enemy of the nation today, but failed woefully to tell him in his face. So just continue to fool yourselves. Good for nothing people, barbaric with cows. Maybe he will hear what you have told him and do the needful. It's just all about rhetoric. That is just the way I see it. All of them are not bothered about what is happening in Nigeria. They are not bothered at all. You just think, so that it won't just be as if they are not saying anything, because they know what to do, they know how to go about it. But the problem is in the doing. So let's hear your own opinion concerning this message, whether you think this man is saying it from the bottom of his heart or not. Thank you.